All right, I am putting the most important thing here right at the beginning of this video so that you are sure to see it. Like, you have to see the beginning of this video. I am not perfect. In fact, I am not an expert on any of this, but I am someone who has taken baby steps. I wanted to share some really easy things that anyone can do to make their wardrobe just a little bit more sustainable, because I think it's the little things that could really have a big difference. So I've come up with 10 easy ways you can make your fashion and style just a little bit greener that aren't gonna cost you any money. In fact, I think they're gonna save you some money, but I think they're gonna be really helpful, and I even have a bonus one at the end. I could have called this 11 tips, but 10 sounds better. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get started. So my first tip is to choose a color palette for your entire wardrobe. Everything in your wardrobe is one of these 5 or so colors. I love this because it doesn't cost you any money to pick a different color. But this way it makes it really easy to mix and match as you build your wardrobe. Sometimes, they say to buy outfits so that you always know how to pair things, but then you don't always know how to mix and match those outfits, especially if those colors don't really work together. So this way it's really easy to mix and match all different kinds of pieces in your wardrobe without having some outliers that only go with one skirt or that top only goes with those pair of jeans. This is why recently you've seen me go entirely neutral with my wardrobe. I found that it really fits my style, but it also fits a lot of the objectives I've been trying to go for in my long-term goals. For me, picking a neutral color palette means I can just mix and match all kinds of things that I've bought in different years, things that I've bought in different seasons, and I can dress them up, dress them down, make them warm, make them cold, cooler. That way it's super easy and I'm not wasting money and resources on colors I rarely wear. My second tip is to not wash your clothes as often. Now, I'm not talking about like underwear and socks and like pajamas. I really think those ones are like kind of a one wash per wear kind of thing. But when it comes to jeans, tops, sweaters, anything else you even wear on a weekly basis, I don't think it always needs to be washed that same week. I go 3 to 5 to whenever it starts to smell or whenever there's a stain on it. I really evaluate my clothes to determine if they really need a wash before washing them. My third tip is to look really closely at things before buying them. If you're at the store, look at the sleeves, look at the stitching. Are things already falling apart when all they've done is be on a hanger? Because those are the ones that are gonna fall apart fast. They're not gonna hold up in the wash and you're gonna be disappointed with them. And it's ultimately going to be a waste of money, but it's also going to be a waste of resources. It's gonna end up in landfills and you're gonna turn around and buy something different anyway. Now, I totally get that you can't do that when you're shopping online. Like, you can't feel things, you can't look at things really closely, and if there is a thread out of place, it's likely going to get photoshopped out. Reviews are the biggest help. Seeing pictures, if you're on YouTube, watching haul videos, seeing how it looks on other people, because they're gonna show you, right? They're gonna show you what it actually looks like without any kind of editing. Instagram, there might be some editing. Look at the picture of the model online and see if you can tell anything about the fabric. Is it really thick? Is it really thin? And I get that it's gonna take some trial and error, and eventually you'll start to learn, oh, I like this fabric, I don't like this fabric. Even if it's just taking your favorite t-shirt and looking at the tag and seeing what it's made out of. Little steps like that will help you learn along the way, and it's just a process of continuing to learn. All right, number 4 is related to that, because let's say you get something and after a couple wears or even a wash, it completely changes, like the fit changes or it gets damaged or ripped. Then that item really feels like a waste of money, a waste of resources. You feel like you can't sell it or secondhand it or donate it. It's really frustrating. So in those moments, contact the brand or company that sold it to you. Essentially, I'm telling you to complain, but complain nicely. Like, we don't need to send strongly worded emails. That's not really going to get the empathetic response that we want here. But if enough people raise their voice and say, hey, I bought this sweater and I'm really unhappy with it, then that brand is going to listen. They are going to change their ways and put out better products in the future. And there's a secondary benefit because you will sometimes get refunded. You can really tell a lot from a brand on how they respond to these sort of situations. If they refund you, even if you've worn it a few times, that really says a lot to how much the brand cares about your business. And you know that they're going to be taking note. If they get more and more complaints about specific products or fabrics, then their buyers are going to make sure to make better choices in the future. All right, tip number 5 is where we give ourselves a little bit of grace and realize that there are all kinds of aspects of our lives that could be greener or more sustainable. And you shouldn't just look at your wardrobe for that sole purpose of becoming greener. Yes, clothes and fashion have a very big impact on the environment, but so do a lot of other things. And so if for you, fashion and style is your passion, it's your hobby, if you don't really make a lot of waste in other places, then it kind of balances things out a little bit more. Make sure other aspects of your life have green and sustainable options, using biodegradable bags when you can or reusable bags when you can. If for you, your style is your passion and it's your hobby, then those resources that would have been spent on a different passion or hobby can sort of be counted in there too. So don't be too hard on yourself, give yourself a little bit of grace and make sure other areas of your life are sustainable as well. And so for tip number 6 is to make sure you're buying what you absolutely love. Like if fashion and style is how you express yourself, then make sure you're buying pieces that you're excited to wear, that when you put them on, you feel like you to your very core and that you're really excited to wear them. Be picky when you shop. Buy things where you're excited to still get them in the mail like a week or 2 later. Perhaps reconsider some of the things where you're not really sure if you like them. If you're using fashion as your passion, then buy things you're actually passionate about. Like this cardigan, if you've been watching my videos, I rave about this cardigan. I love this cardigan. I love the color, I love the style, the fit, it's super comfortable. I love this necklace, I love this top. Everything that I'm wearing, I absolutely love. And it's fun. I get to be picky. I get to really look at things and just enjoy the process of online shopping and finding that perfect piece, which leads me into number 7, which is to enjoy online shopping. Don't just do it to get it out of the way. If you love fashion and you love your closet, then have fun shopping. It doesn't always have to end by clicking the checkout button. See what's out there. You know, it is so fun when you can walk around and say, I know where that girl got that piece. I don't know why. If you like style and fashion, you get it. Really enjoy that process of curating a closet you love. So with that, my little fashion lover, piece of advice. Don't feel like you need to participate in every single trend. It can be so fun to get caught up in the trends, right? Especially if there's a trend that you love. But you don't have to buy every trend that you absolutely love. And you definitely don't need to buy a trend if you don't love it. Again, buy what you love. That goes with trends too. There have definitely been trends that I love that I've just chosen not to buy. For example, the clear plastic bag. I think this looks really cute. It's looked great on Instagram and I can appreciate it from afar, but I've never owned one. And I'm okay with that. But for goodness sake, if you don't love the trend, don't buy it just to be trendy. It's honestly all about being picky. Curate what you love and you will love your clothes. Tip number 9 is more of a reality reminder, and that is you don't have to have all of your shopping trips and all of your hauls do not have to look like they do on YouTube or Instagram. That is not reality at all. I feel like in this space, there's such a stigma against like outfit repeating or wearing the same shirt. That just doesn't seem fair or realistic. We all outfit repeat. And we definitely all don't buy 20, 30 pieces in all of the online orders that we do. I'm always trying to be as real with you as possible. So that's why my hauls are pretty small. And I do sort of a main big haul at the end of each month that shows everything that I bought, but it has like a couple pieces from different brands. And those hauls have been so fun for me to share because I get to really show you things that I've accumulated and picked out specifically for my wardrobe and then share those with you. All right, we are finally at tip number 10. Remember, there is a bonus one right after this, which some might call an 11. But 10 sounds better. And so tip number 10 is to invest when and where you can, whatever that means to you. Invest means different things to different people, and that's totally fine. But when you spend a little bit extra on something, it will likely last longer. Quality will be better, it will wash better, it will wear better, you'll feel better wearing it, and it just all around is a good use of money and resources. Now my bonus tip. My bonus tip for you is to keep growing, keep learning, keep watching videos on YouTube, watch haul videos on how different items look on different people. Learn more about your body type so that you can find pieces that fit your body better. If you want to learn more about sustainable clothing brands, there are tons of YouTubers and tons of bloggers who talk about that and know that in greater detail. So keep learning, keep growing, and give yourself some grace. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and of course, subscribe. Thank you so much again, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye.